Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Khoj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. The recitation is from Sri Rag Ki Var, Mahalla Chotha, and it goes as under. Salok Mahalla Duja. Jo sir Sain na Nive, so sir dije dar. Nanak jis pinjar mein birha nahi, so pinjar lehjar. Mahalla Panjwa. ਮੁੱਢੋਂ ਭੁੱਲੀ ਨਾਨਕਾ ਫਿਰ ਜਨਮ ਮੁਆਸ ਕਸਤੂਰੀ ਕੇ ਭੋਲੜੇ ਗੰਧ ਢੂਮ ਪਿਆਸ ਪੌੜੀ ਸੋ ਐਸਾ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਧਿਆਈਏ ਮਨ ਮੇਰੇ ਜੋ ਸਭਨਾ ਉੱਪਰ ਹੁਕਮ ਚਲਾਏ ਸੋ ਐਸਾ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਜਪੀਏ ਮਨ ਮੇਰੇ ਜੋ ਅੰਤੀ ਅਵਸਰ ਲੈ ਛਡਾਏ ਸੋ ਐਸਾ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਜਪੀਏ ਮਨ ਮੇਰੇ जो मन की तृष्णा सब भुख गवाए सो गुरमुख नाम जपिए वडभागी तिन निंदक दुष्ट सब पैरी पाए नानक नाम आराध सबना ते वड्डा नानक नाम आराध सबना ते वड्डा सभे नावें अगे आण निवाए जो सिर साईं ना निवै सो सिर दीजे डार नानक जिस पिंजर में विरहा नहीं सो पिंजर ले जार. So the Guruji is actually saying, chop off that head which does not surrender to the master, meaning the Guru. Burn the body that does not feel the pang of separation. So the head here obviously does not denote the physical head, but the thought process that is current in that state. That is what is being referred to here. So surrendering to the master, to the Guru or the self, implies infusing one's thinking with the wisdom, with Gurbani. And the word pinjar, literally a skeleton, symbolizes a body that does not feel the pain of separation from the self, implying here that the body is virtually dead. If you recall, a few passages ago, the world had been described as dead, meaning not awakened to itself. So a mind that is not awake, self-aware, is as good as dead. And this confusion is intrinsic to our nature from the very beginning. Mundo pulli nanaka. Fir janam moyas. And so what it does is it creates this cycle of repetition, of self-perpetuation in which we get caught. And we chase for things outside like a deer chases for the musk. But the musk is within it. It doesn't know. Likewise, what we are chasing for is actually inside of us. And that is what we have to realize. And so we are actually in our behavior like that deer, chasing after the fragrance that is already inside. And so the refrain in the Pauri is so aisa har naam te aiye man mere. Recall that knowledge of the self. Recall the knowledge of the self whose writ rules. Harmonize with that will and overcome your obstacles. So the question is, what is that knowledge that we are being asked to recollect? Now, mind you, this is not any new knowledge that you're adding. This is something that is already present, that you are revealing to yourself through a process of recollection. That's how you begin to get a sense of what it is. And the knowledge really is the realization that the world of form, Maya, is inherently unstable, and that our ego arises out of identification with form. And therefore, like form is an unstable structure. So, because it is unstable and we seek stability, the ego is insecure. Insecure meaning fear. Fear of dying, fear of not being alive anymore, because it identifies with things that are changing constantly, but it's looking for something permanent. So this recognition of the permanence, of the impermanence rather, of the world awakens the mind to the eternal, formless one that is behind the world of change. So this is the realization that we should be able to make in our minds. So the object lesson here is surrendering implies transforming the mind and consciousness. Don't view yourself as a finite center of experience. See the self as part of a universal matrix of experience that is happening simultaneously. That is the purpose of human consciousness. And for that, Gur wisdom is the enabler. With those thoughts, until the next time, Waheguru Ji Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.